Lesson 16.6 is central and inscribed angles. So we've already talked about the difference between a central and inscribed angle. The first two are central because the vertex or the center point of the angle is the center of the circle versus inscribed angles. The vertexes are pulled all the way back to the edge of the circle. They're not at the center. And so we're going to talk about the relationship between the angle and the arc measurement, which is the outside degree of the circle. So number one says in circle P, with the measure of angle NPQ being 82 degrees, find the angle measure of minor arc NQ. So we want to know what this degree is. Well, whatever this angle is here inside is going to be the same measurement as the arc. So our answer is 82 degrees for arc NQ. So the measure of arc MQ. Number two is telling you the measure of arc PR. So they're telling you really this answer is 118 degrees. That means that since this is a central angle, that the measure of angle PQR will also be 118 degrees. So very simple, as long as you can remember that property. Okay, and then with inscribed, it's not equal, but it's a very easy relationship. Number three says in circle B, with the measure of angle ADC being 21 degrees, so pretty small angle here, find the measure of minor arc AC. So let's think about this. Here's what I think in my head. If this were a central angle, where I would have had this, these match. But now what I'm doing is instead of having my vertex here, I'm pulling it back. Now it's twice the distance away. So when I do that, it actually cuts this angle in half. So this needs to be double, the arc needs to be double of what this angle was. That would mean this is 42 degrees. So back here, an inscribed angle, we double it to get the arc. If we have the arc, we have to take half of it. So the measure of arc AC is 42 degrees. And then number four says that the measure of minor arc QS is 120. So to get this angle measure here, it's going to be half of that, which is 60 degrees. Okay, there's two more problems on the next page. Number 5 says in circle K, with measure of angle JML is 35 degrees, find the measure of angle JKL. So JML would be right here, that's an inscribed angle. JKL would be a central angle. I find these fun because think of standing here in this corner and shining a flashlight. So that light would come all the way to this arc JL. And I've learned that the relationship is if this is an inscribed angle, I double it to get the arc length. So I know that this is actually 70 degrees. Then they're wanting me to figure out this angle. And so when I have a central angle compared to its arc, it matches. It's exactly the same. So I can say that the measure of angle JKL is 70 degrees. And the last one in circle N with the measure of angle MNP. So that's creating a central angle. Kind of have to ignore everything else. Find the measure of angle MQP. M to Q to P is what I'm trying to find. See how they both share the same, they call it an intercepted arc. So again, if I were standing here at N, shining a flashlight out, it would go from point M to P. So if this is a central angle, that means that this arc is the same measure of 50 degrees. But then I want to find angle Q here, which is an intercepted arc, so it's going to be half of 50, which means this is 25. So measure of angle MQP is 25 degrees. And that's it.